What's going on, guys? So this is really a part two to a recently made video discussing why on the home fitness community or on the internet and YouTube, you just see a lot of fully furnished, decked out home gyms, and you really don't see, again, any total gyms or Saudi bench trainers in sight. And one of the biggest, if not the biggest, home fitness kind of gurus that's out there as far as promoting and reviewing various home fitness related products, either going like your home or even like a big furnished garage gym. I also say he's probably the biggest influencer in this community as well, would be Coop from Garage Gyms, which if you guys don't know who he is, we're gonna go through his YouTube channel a little bit and kind of go through his content, but I'll put a link down below just so you guys can check it out for himself. Definitely encourage you guys to check it out. Got tons of reviews, tons of great information, just a great overall website, and a person that does a lot of good quality content that's out there in general. Now, right up front, I'm not gonna say anything negative about the person. I've got nothing negative to say about him whatsoever. I think his channel is perhaps, like I alluded to, perhaps the gold standard in home fitness related product reviews. But with that being said, I am a little curious as to why an item like a Total Gym or any other Saudi bench trainer really is not discussed at all, not even showcased, nor you'd even see it like in the background footage or anything else on any of his other previous videos. Now, I could be totally wrong with this, so definitely comment down below if this is the case. But based on past videos and recent videos, from what I'm seeing from the internet god of home fitness equipment reviews, Coop seems to either have no interest in covering a Total Gym or Saudi bench trainer, maybe has no respect for this type of equipment, possibly doesn't think it's even worth covering based on kind of the scope of things he covers, from like power racks and dumbbells and stuff like that. Maybe thinks all those boxes are already kind of checked. Possibly maybe even thinks it might tarnish his integrity in that kind of home fitness, strength training based world that he predominantly kind of dominates in, which I'll kind of get into. But that's all I can really think of, to be honest, because I'm sure like most people who are even somewhat involved with physical fitness and just home fitness especially, he's definitely heard of at least a Total Gym. So I know that can't be the reason. But in this video, I thought at least it would be interesting to kind of probe a little bit and kind of further dissect why these Saudi bench trainers are kind of getting the shaft in this home fitness related space. So in this video, I'll kind of give some commentary on why this might be the case and why he's kind of ignoring these things. We'll kind of compare this to other equipment reviews that he's kind of covered in the past. We'll look a little bit at his channel to kind of dissect a little bit of this. We'll even look at kind of at his own personal home gym and the stuff he kind of enjoys, because he definitely kind of skews more towards that traditional kind of strength training based approach, and definitely seems like he has more kind of male dominant, kind of again, more male dominant garage gym type focused audience. And then just really kind of offer my personal speculation as to, why him and others are not covering this stuff. So before I do get into this, guys, as always, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing this content, especially spreading the word so we can kind of get more people to know about the benefits of training on a Saudi bench trainer or a Total Gym. So jumping right into it, kind of addressing and speculating initially on some of these whys. If you kind of look at his channel and his reviews, if you guys haven't done that a little bit, I really just kind of, again, want to know kind of why, because he's got an insane amount of equipment that he reviews, from really small stuff to extremely large stuff. Now, my knee-jerk answer, like a lot of you guys maybe who watch his channel, as to why he doesn't touch this equipment is maybe likely because he focuses, again, like I was alluding to, mainly on strength-based equipment, like reviewing racks, power racks, barbells, dumbbells, weight plates, kettlebells, and that maybe this is what he was initially really interested in. He doesn't necessarily have much of an interest in that area. And again, that's kind of more where his audience kind of caters towards. And in that audience, you typically would not hear people talking about these types of machines in general. But with that being said, if you guys do kind of peruse his videos and his library, I mean, he's got tons of different videos covering a lot of different types of equipment. I mean, he has I think his variety of videos talking about just reviewing different massage guns, which, if those of you guys who don't know, if you do any kind of home fitness reviews, you're going to get email blasted with companies trying to have them promote various massage guns. So I know that's a whole nother niche area as well. But I digress. But if you look at, aside from things like traditional strength-based equipment like barbells and dumbbells, etc., other stuff he's reviewed in his channel that all relates to kind of home fitness would be, weight vests, a variety of different types of shoes, resistance bands. He reviews functional trainers type machines, a lot of different types of cardio equipment, from like spin bikes and like fan bikes. He's reviewed a lot of different types of like smart gyms that are out there, which are really cool. And even like other like small niche type stuff, like adjustable kettlebells, dumbbells, different cable machines, even those little monkey feet things, he's reviewed those. Point is, he's got a lot of stuff that he reviews that goes beyond just traditional, strength training, but definitely in the realm of just home fitness related goods and products that are out there. And if you kind of dive in and look at his own home gym, from like even past videos to recent videos, you can see that yes, it's primarily, a strength-based kind of typical like power rack, dumbbells, and barbells type setup. But you can find a number of different training tools that he utilizes and maximizes, from different calisthenic equipment, from like Olympic rings, push sleds, conditioning ropes. Point is, he doesn't seem limited to like traditional, like just barbells and squat racks. He definitely is someone that seems to kind of transition and try different things that are related to fitness in general. But I think the number one thing that kind of drives me crazy, or I should say the thing that I really would want to ask him in person, is that he has all this equipment and tons of space, you know, packed to the gills with stuff that it makes me want to ask him, like, why not just pick one up or at least kind of try it? I mean, yes, it would be cool if you reviewed it, but why not even just pick one up, just kind of a loose, like, you know, mini review would be kind of cool to kind of cover this stuff because it is such a popular home fitness item. This kind of goes without saying. I'm sure the space and extra equipment and size isn't really an issue to him, which is really cool. Actually, that's one of the benefits of his channel, which is awesome, is that there's really no limit to what he can and would buy. That's what's really great about his channel, because you can expect like to review these massive types of things that most people either, one, don't have the funds to kind of just buy and review and check out these things, or they just don't have the space. That's a big reason why I want to ask him, you know, why not just pick one of these things up, put it in a corner somewhere, but at least just kind of try it and discuss it and just see, you know, what your thoughts are on it. Which all this kind of leads me into my own personal speculation as to why he's not reviewing it or hasn't even commented on this equipment. To me, it has to be because of one of these two things, aside from that knee-jerk reaction, like I said, that it's just he's more focused on strength-based equipment, because I don't think that's the case. But these would be the two things I think, as far as what I would believe as to why he's not covering it. Now, number one would have to be that maybe he looks at this and just views it as a gimmick product that has that QVC stigma equivalent to like some sort of ab toner or something that's kind of here and there and gone. And maybe he also, like many people, has kind of fallen victim to the sense that you don't hear it talked about as much in the strength-based community. And so that was his initial interest, an area that maybe it's something he kind of pushed off to the side out of his brain, that it's just something he views it as a gimmick. Like I said, it's got that negative stigma, possibly negative connotation, and that's why he doesn't even consider reviewing it, let alone even trying it on his channel. And then point number two, which I think is related to point number one, and I kind of alluded to this already in the beginning, in the intro, is that I think he might be afraid of any kind of possible backlash by the home fitness or, you know, more strength-based community that kind of, like I said, he's more servicing. And that might be because, you know, if they kind of see him cover a Total Gym or one of these devices, I don't know, he might suspect that they kind of, he's like jumped the shark, so to speak, on his channel. At the same time, I don't know, because he's definitely kind of covered some niche items, like I said. But I do find this kind of ironic, because I personally do lump a Total Gym into strength-based equipment. So kind of saying it doesn't fit the mold of like traditional strength training or has no place with like barbells. Certainly it has a place next to resistance bands and even cable stack machines, which he's covered as well. And, you know, I could argue that, you know, no, it's not in the same league. Maybe if like you're doing powerlifting and you want to like, you know, increase your bench, squat, and deadlift, that's kind of like your bag. But he's reviewing barbells and cable machines, like I said, and other calisthenic stuff as well. And you guys know from watching my channel that, you know, there's numerous ways to really push this machine to the limits that'll give certainly any resistance band or cable machine a run for its money. But even things like, you know, if you can bench 315, I can put you and put some weight in this machine that'll feel pretty comparable to that type of intensity you'd experience even with free weights on a bench. And that just goes not just for chest pressing, but shoulder pressing, variety of back exercises as well. But honestly, I have no idea, which is why I'm making this video. What I do know, what many of you guys know, and what some of you guys are learning, is that these sliding bench trainers have tons of untapped, unbelievable potential, tons of unique ways to work the body. I'll probably actually just share this in the screen of a recent email. I get a lot of these emails, you guys, from a lot of you guys, where this person particularly just said, you know, he had $3,000 worth of equipment. He sold it for a $299 Total Gym, and he's been getting similar, if not better, results from a smaller, inexpensive piece of equipment based on all that extra stuff that he had in his gym. And I know Coop on his channel loves talking about things that are, one, inexpensive, that the common person can afford. So yes, he buys some big ticket items, but he likes to kind of promote affordable items, and cost is always a thing on his channel. He's not opposed to talking about things that are definitely space saving. That's something else he kind of promotes, not just in like garage gyms, but also just like in your basement or something else. And ultimately, I think he wants to showcase effective strength training equipment. And I love making these videos because those of you guys already know this, either if you're supplementing with a Total Gym in your bigger gym, or if you use a Total Gym like me, where it pretty much takes up all your resistance training, you guys know all the crazy benefits that this equipment can deliver. So I love talking about it. I love discovering the fact that there's still a huge untapped potential of people that are in the fitness community, certainly the home fitness community, that are just not talking about this. They're not taking advantage of all the benefits of the fact it's inexpensive, space saving. increase your range of motion, flexibility, tons of versatility of exercises. It's also just fun to do. It's easy, and you can do really time efficient workouts. I can go on forever like I do on this channel. So I just love doing these videos. I'll probably do some more of these in the future, but this one kind of popped up recently in my brain, so I wanted to cover it while we were just kind of on the topic from a couple of videos ago. But do you guys have any speculation, again, as to why this might be the case? Definitely comment down below. Sorry if this was another ranty video, but just passionate and spreading the word about this equipment. So that's it, you guys. See you guys in the next video.